Change your life with me, Rev Lee. Every day we come together to explore, to expand, to determine who is the I am. Let me ask you this question. Who determines your emotional response? It's a great question because with everything that we experience in life, there's an emotion. Do you not agree? Almost everything we experience in life, there is an emotion. Where does that emotion come from? Oh, I learned that as a little person, a little boy, little girl. I learned that as a teenager. I learned that. But the question is, did you choose the response? Or were you conditioned? Were you domesticated into the response? You see, those memories that we have of our past events that occurred in our lives, of past people in our lives, we've attached an emotional response to them. And then through the rest of our life, anytime anything is similar to what that experience was, we have that same emotional response. This is really prevalent in relationships. If there was a person in your life and it wasn't very pleasant in the relationship, you've attached a negative emotion to behavioral patterns that individual demonstrated to you. And then anytime anyone else demonstrates those same behavioral patterns, it triggers that same emotional response. Now, that may be justified, it may be unjustified, especially in the area of jealousy. Jealousy is one of those emotions that just tears people up. It's because we're so insecure. We think we have to own someone, that they have to be totally loyal and true to us in every aspect. No. In a true, meaningful relationship, each person has complete freedom to be their authentic selves. And while in that relationship, they honor the agreements that they've made with their partner. And they understand that the value of that relationship is to support and grow each other, to share and to have fun. You just got my whole relationship workshop right there. To support, grow, share, and have fun. And the tool that we use that makes it easy to be in relationships is the agreements that we create. Here's the number one agreement. I've shared this many times. I'm going to continue to share it. Here's the number one agreement you have with any person you have any type of relationship with. Doesn't matter if it's your life partner, work, whatever. You have to ask for what you want when you want it. And if you don't ask, I am not responsible for reading your mind. Man, does that free you. Think about all the emotions that you will let go of if you adopt that belief. How many times has your partner or someone in your life told you, well, you should have known. You should have known. You should have been able to know what I wanted. You should have been able to read my mind. No, sorry, not possible. Not even going to waste my energy. I tell people all the time, if you don't ask me, if you don't tell me, I'm not going to try to read your mind. I'm not going to go seeking you out and wonder, why did you have that emotion? Why did you have that face? I'm not going to do that. I am not responsible for any other human being on the planet other than myself. And that's a full-time job. So let me say hello to everybody checking in. I know, Leslie Randolph, you're from Sacramento. You're a newbie. Welcome. And I know that we have people from all over the country and the world watching this. Why? Because that's what the demographics show. And here's a key thing. We're all the same, and we're all unique. We're all individualized points of consciousness within infinite consciousness. From that standpoint, we're the same. But we're all unique in that we see life from a completely different perspective. And guess what? That's also a benefit. Why would the universe create any two things exactly alike? There's infinite possibilities out there. Realize you are one of them. Realize that because you've got a mind, you can create and experience any new possibility that you choose. The power is in you to create. You do that by building a belief. You know that you've built the belief when the belief demonstrates and shows itself in your life. Can't mistake it. You know immediately, oh my God, that's what I've always wanted. Oh, look at it's here. And you don't even realize it's already here because it's just the natural way for things to be. The natural way for things to be. I don't know. Blossom. What is that? I love your comment, but what's blossom? I'm always curious as to why people have different nicknames, or maybe that's Blossom's name. I don't know. I'm just curious. See what I mean about uniqueness? I love uniqueness. It makes life exciting. I'm going on 50 years of marriage. I know. I don't look near that old. I don't even look like I could be in 25 years of marriage. But my wife never knows what's going to happen next, because I'm always exploring the unique. I'm always exploring to be greater. And you know what? That keeps a relationship young. It keeps it fun. It keeps it expanding. Your uniqueness is your greatest gift to the world. Do you get that? So any emotional response that you have from being unique, that you've somehow attached to being unique, you got to get rid of it and make it a good response. Make it a response that gives you joy. As in the TV show Blossom. Oh, so I'm just going to assume that you're always blossoming, and that's a great quality. It's fascinating that when we go into meditation and we open our minds, new ideas, new ways of looking at things come into our life. If you've not joined me yet for morning meditation at 7 a.m. Central Time, you might want to try it. It's free. It's on Zoom. It can be found at agapespiritualcenter.com, the website. Go to the calendar. You'll see the link there. We're going deeper. We're using the breath. We're using the breath to take us into a different state of consciousness. We're using the breath to connect with our true self, that expansive self that is just energy and consciousness. Do you get that? That's all you are, is energy and consciousness. And your consciousness determines the frequency that the energy takes. And the frequency that the energy takes determines your experience. Want to change your experience? Change your frequency. It's the same thing as saying, change your emotion. You want to have a great day? Get into an elevated emotion, an emotion of joy, of peace, of beauty, of love, of abundance, of health. Get into that emotion. What does it feel like? Bring that in first thing in the morning. Now you've set the frequency for your life for that day. But if you wake up and you're worried about problems, if you're watching the news first thing, you're setting a different frequency and you're going to have a different experience. Your emotions and how you use them are key to empowering you in your life. You get to choose. You get to let go of old emotions. You get to create new ones. You can attach new ones to events. It's a process, but it's one that pays great, great dividends. With that, my beautiful ones, make it a great day. And know, if no one else tells you this, I will. You're unique, and I love you because you're unique. Make it a great day. Aloha.